Hey guys, how you doing? Bob here with Refuge. Today we've got Garrett Ford, the owner, operator, proprietary, and Mr. Cool Guy of Ford Holsters. Thanks for being here, brother.
Thanks for having me.
So Garrett's here to kind of help us understand these holsters. You guys have seen Kydex holsters all across the market. They're kind of a staple. And so we're just going to talk about why ours are better, in our opinion, and then why you should support these holsters or not, right? Because maybe you hate American families being successful and like having happiness and joy. So if that's the case, get out of here. But I don't think that's the case. And so why did you go ahead and start designing these?
So I come from a law enforcement background. I spent 4 years in the service.
Nice.
During my time there, I was a field training officer in patrol. I was also a member of the SWAT team. So during my kind of experience there, I figured out what worked and what didn't.
Yeah.
So I found there's a big importance on quality gear, so it's not going to fall apart on you. So
Right.
You bring cheap equipment to the battlefield, it's just going to fall apart on you. So we set apart, we vacuum form all of these, so you get a really good fit with each and every one. These will hold your standard Cat Gen 7 tourniquets. Everybody's seen these things.
These things. These suckers. They'll also hold a Gen 5 soft tee really well too,
Yeah.
so that's good.
Yep. So all of these, we build them with adjustable retention. So, it's important that these things to stay on your person and they don't fall out. So we build them to where you can kind of adjust it with a standard Phillips head screwdriver, depending on your liking, how tight or loose you like it. So.
And so out of all, there's so many different holsters on the market for tourniquets, for guns or whatever. What sets you guys apart? What do you guys, why should we support you?
So we're local. We build all this stuff out of our shop in Cameron, Oklahoma. It's just currently just me and my wife, and our family's kind of helping us out building this stuff. So American made, and it's local.
Yeah, and so we've tested these from SWAT teams, right? Now we've put it onto some cooler guys that are actually operational. We've seen these, they're functional, they work, they're a good product, it's made here, it's a win-win. Something that was cool that you pointed out to me is we offered a couple of different options for how you guys can attach this to your kit. So you have a belt lock option, right? And all it does is open up like so. That can be conformed to whatever size belt you have. You can take one of these little pieces out, right? You can move it to change the size based on your belt. And this is through TechLock. It's right? Is this a TechLock?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is through TechLock. Really good clip here. This is also just another American-made MOLLE clip. So that way, if you wanted to MOLLE it to your gear, you have that option. So in checkout, you can go ahead and you can select which one you want. Then you'll get the hardware with it, right? Just go ahead and set up the hardware. Don't forget your Loctite, and you'll be good to go to run your tourniquet wherever you want, whether it's on your belt line, attached to another, your main holster for your firearm, on your kit, on your person, on a visor, whatever it may be, which I thought was pretty ingenious that you're thinking, if they're not putting it on their body, they're not carrying it.
Right, exactly. And that was one of our main goals when we designed these things, is to make them versatile. So we wanted this to be able to be worn in any position that you could deem necessary. So even with the TechLocks, if you wanted to mount it just straight up and down, you can do that. Or if you wanted to flip this thing sideways, run it sideways on a belt. So these will fit anything from an everyday carry belt to a full-size duty belt. So
yeah, that's actually what I'm running one of these with the Blade Tech right now, or the TechLock, like so. And I put it right over my Cobra buckle because, if I'm using my belt, I don't need my Cobra buckle. So the tourniquet sits right over my Cobra buckle, which was free real estate. So that was pretty helpful.
Absolutely. And the benefits of running that in the front like that, running it sideways, is, it's accessible to both hands, and you can run it right there in the front next to your gun side, mag side, whatever your flavor is. So
heck yeah.
Just for it to be easily accessible is very important. So.
And so outside of your standard tourniquet holsters, what's your guys' bread and butter? Is it just firearms holsters?
So we do everything from firearm holsters. We do inside the waistband, outside the waistband. We do magazine carriers. We do handcuff magazine combos.
Yeah.
We kind of got a large variety of stuff we're doing right now. Everything's vacuum formed, so you get a really crisp definition and good feel in every holster. So. That's kind of what we're doing.
And it's custom, right?
And it's custom.
It's custom.
We got all kinds of different colors. We got prints and patterns and anything that you could think of.
If somebody wanted a crazy tourniquet, would you do that for them too?
We can, absolutely.
I might have to get a crazy Refuge tourniquet.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you're not limited to just the cool guy colors. You can kind of mix it up and depending on just build it how you want it. So
rock and roll. Well, thanks so much for. Hopefully this gives you guys a little bit of insight as to why we're doing how we're doing it. We love this product. I think it's a win. It's a slam dunk. Throw away the Chinese one. Go buy an American one. And help our manufacturing, right? Bless you guys. Have a great day. Shalom.